ancient technology. That's what happens in medicine. And,
struggle and victory. And it's about, and I wrote this book here, and it said, it's not about the skill, it's the will. And the bottom line is, the will and the courage, connection, organization, traveling, crayon, James Brown, Violet Blue, Dan White. We got names of color, crayon colors. So we need, yes, sir.
So I was born in Nairobi, and I never met the man. He actually worked with my day. But Mama's name is something.
You've been outside in South Africa.
Yes, sir.
See where you came from. Yeah. And the statue, the son, the man.
Provide tools and systems to in the school system as a vice principal.
He gets passionate about healing, wellness, embodying sovereignty, brotherhood.
Thank you for listening to me. It's just very wonderful.
Trenton.
But when I started playing around with these AI tools, specifically for creating websites, and I heard about coding with AI. It's easy. Was New Orleans a black-owned series of businesses, and they put together it lets you basically think of anything that you want to go into lovable. So function as, which is really to help people. So I added a feature here. Link to it. You can eventually we'll be able to link our right there, like show you.
Some of us don't have the same exact social business, competition. It will just be so.
What you wish existed, and then basically describe how your idea is going to function. Don't stop it. I want to say something.
And I would love to create a system that would allow for an individual to do a consultation to identify if they have tools, and then creating a system of tools and resources to support that one area that may be lacking care and support or acknowledgement. And you can use different resources in like or physical activation that can support the mental health. Seeing how they intersect each other and seeing how one can support the other, and also tools to support the one that's missing or that's lacking. That was great.
He said he wasn't saying at the end.
I asked ChatGPT to create a lovable prompt.
Oh yeah.
For this. All right. So step one for creating a product using AI. Describe your idea.
We're going to be going on the website to do teachers going to the website to exercise them or we got an AI program or something.
We're about to get into that here in a second. First step. Alright guys, we have a prompt. Alright, so then once you get your lovable prompt, copy it. It's pretty comprehensive. Yeah, you can do the same thing. Yeah, Gemini, so on and so forth. I just use chat. Then submit your prompt to lovable.net. Okay? So I'm just going to copy this. Let's see. So this looks like it's just going straight.
And I'll require
Yeah.
parts. That tool with
They probably have a tool that has the same function.
so is with the system.
I mean, it's possible if you run into walls like that, then it could be a variety of things. But
Got it. Thank you.
It's funny. It doesn't feel like it whatsoever.
All right.
Oh my God.
So, are you
I'll come
taking this
back.
one?
I was trying to talk to him.
Okay. You got a product? Yes. Good. Good.
I do. Alright guys, so somebody's actually going to share their product that they made a couple of days ago. It was actually on a whim. She was describing a specific problem to me. She has an Airbnb rental, and she wanted to build her own site to avoid having to pay like Airbnb fees. That was one of the specific issues she was trying to avoid, right? I was like, well, you can build a site in a few minutes. In 5 minutes, it's like 20 bucks. Anyway.
This is all very random. He's right. I did do this on a web like a couple of days ago. But so I've been an Airbnb host not for that long, only a couple of months right now. And I like it so far. The platform is pretty cool. Everything's pretty intuitive. But it takes a whole bunch of money from the guests. So they get all kinds of charges and fees and everything. And so I feel like it's my house. I'm the one renting it. Let's just skip all that. How do you skip all that though? Like, you need a place for people to find you. They need a way for them to book you. People are not just gonna walk up to me on the street and be like, "Can I stay in your house?" So I needed a website, and this is what it's created. It's super, super cute. I think I'm gonna scroll so you can see. This is actually like actual pictures of my home. So I decorated for my home. So here you'll see a lot of it just started with giving ChatGPT the prompt, describing exactly what it was that I wanted from it, and then it gave me a super, super detailed description that I could put into Lovable. And then Lovable has to take for a minute, like it wasn't instant. It did actually take 20 minutes or so. And then it built all of this. I made a couple of tweaks though. I updated the pictures to reflect my actual house because initially it was just AI photos, and I was like, then people was asking I can't leave that. So I changed it to photos of my actual house. It came up with a Wildwood Direct page. It really, really made everything pretty seamless for me, and it gave me a template that I could work with and that I could alter. Because for me, the thing that was scary was I have to build an entire website from scratch, and I don't know how to do that. I know how to Airbnb a house, but I don't know how to do that. So it did it all for me. If you just look down here, here is super cute. It's really directed to the prompt, to the point, and I like that because when people go to book, they really just want to see like, how's this house good for me? You know, like, what is gonna be beneficial to me? And it gives you all that. You got great location, local expertise, me. A glimpse inside, we got the pictures and everything that feels super warm and super cozy. And even with the pictures, I tried to format it myself, like I tried to drag and drop the photos, and that made it kind of clunky. So instead of doing that, I just described exactly to the lovable prompt what I wanted, like where I wanted the pictures to be. And then I uploaded the pictures, and it did it for me. It did it for me, and I appreciate that from them, because they use so much time. So there's a point where you can click, and it'll bring you to the different pages. I have my booking calendar. It has dates for everybody. It's really, I like it so far. Again, it's been a couple days, you know, it started on a whim, but so far, it's going well, and I like it. And we'll see how it continues to go. Yeah, any questions? Yeah.
How do you plan on creating traffic to the site?
Great question. So my primary idea is I'm not getting rid of Airbnb or Vrbo or anything, period. I'm going to continue to have bookings through them, and then as guests come in, like once you have them, then you have them, you know? And so I want to turn those people into repeat customers, because people come back for certain things. Like people come every year for Mardi Gras, people come every year for French Quarter Fest, people come every year for certain things. And so once they're there, I'm gonna have a QR code in the house that like, hey, did you enjoy your stay? If you did, book directly with us at this QR code and save 10% on your next visit. And realistically speaking, like it would be that much, because the cut that Airbnb takes, the service fees and everything that they put on it on the guest end, it's a lot. And if they book me, they don't have to worry about that. So hopefully it will work out for everyone, where I still get my percentage, and then they're spending less, but I'm still making a good amount.
Are you open to suggestions?
Sure.
As soon as you said QR codes, I thought about how you could utilize that and leverage it with other people. So when you think about people coming to the city of New Orleans, usually they're using some form of transportation, people who are independent contractors. So what if you create like a affiliate program where you create a QR code, and anybody that, say for instance, drive Uber or Lyft, right? They get passengers all day. You allow them to be your word of mouth marketing, and they get a kickback, maybe $5 or whatever. They're seeing 20 people a day, so it makes sense for them. But on the back end, you're getting people who could potentially become your home base, if that makes sense.
It does make sense.
So
what, you catch like 50 Ubers in like a week or so, and then ask each of them? I think we...
yeah, just like catching Ubers, going one block, and just like trying to let them know, hey, are you interested in making some side money, doing what you already are doing?
Right.
And if you explain it to them simply, I think it'd be something that, because we, the people of the city, we deal with the tourists more than a lot of businesses, right?
Right.
So that's just something. As soon as you say QR code, I'm like, okay, how can you use that to actually get organic leads without actually having to pay up, well, on the up front, but you'll be making the money back on the back end. So that's it.
I like that. Yes. Yes.
I don't know if Uber promotes Airbnb or any, I know they promote like hotel rentals and stuff like that, but if you could possibly get that into like Uber promotional channels, or, you know, to be like book your stay here, and then we'll do this through Uber.
Like through Uber itself, the company itself. I don't know, but it's worth finding out. It could be something.
Yeah. That way you're getting automatically like pushed, and people trust Uber.
People do, right? That's another thing, building trust with people. Because when I started, you have 0 reviews, nobody wants to book with you, you know? So you have to find some kind of way to incentivize people to choose you over the house that has 200 5-star reviews in 10 years in business. So I feel like having a website does also lend to the legitimacy of it all, rather than just, oh, you enjoyed your stay, come back, here's my number, you know? So that's another reason that I wanted to make sure that I got this set up.
got Google or you got iPhone? You got Google or you got Apple? So Google Maps.
Okay.
Google Maps. And you'll see they'll have you contribution.
I want to take a another one. He's basically trying to say, like, when you review it, there's a lot of different places. They show, like, if I review this place at least, I think that's pretty good. Like,
But you also get to put your own business in it.
Oh,
Well, that's what-
I know that.
See, I did that, my auntie, put her, she decorated her porch every season, holiday, and everything. And so, once Google's event, holiday, blah, blah, blah. Like some launch, and all those like business, but they get reviews and stuff like that, or they look at it. So,
Oh, they get views.
yeah, because that's how you know.
Okay. So only has 334 views. That's what he's saying now. Okay. Okay.
Let's give,
Kwame, please.
let's give,
Go ahead. Okay, good.
All right, so, anybody successful in creating a product? I would like to share. Okay, so if you have your phones, go to screen share and prop it up on the TV.
I didn't say I had 3 things at one time.
If you want to answer anything.
Are these alkaline seasons?
That's right. Okay, here you go. Come up with it. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to know, like, so I'm Danielle. I came up with Pretty Fit like so many years ago. I think like probably fresh out of college, 2011 or so. Full-time worker in and out of training. Now I just turned 40. And I always was like, I will be a trainer, I'll be a trainer. As I got older, training doesn't bring me as much joy or individual, so I like community, and I've gained weight, and I'm trying to figure out like how my body is adjusting to like these conditions that I have and aging and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I thought, a lot of us aspire to be healthy, we don't know how to shop, we don't know how to do it, affordably. Now things are even higher, so I spoke into, I wanted to create a prompt to center around tasty, affordable, nutrient-dense food that's like simplified, because right now protein has like crazy PR, and so it came up with Season Her Well, which is so cute, I think. So, I don't know, I didn't look though, so that's navigate. Yeah, and also, so in my kind of like playing with different diets, like I was pescatarian for like 2 years, I think, and learned that so many other cultures, like African, Asian, like their flavor comes from spices and herbs and not so much salt. So it's like unlearning a lot of that we are accustomed to, especially if you're from here, been here for a while. And so all of this is very cool. Because there's just so much information out there. So
Put all that in
yeah, I mentioned macros, because
there. Still work, page or website.
yeah.
Yes.
It's like that.
Well, I thought that one.
I said I wanted black.
Yeah.
We are inclusive.
Did not know where we're at.
And then the $75 card because I want to, I spend money on food. What I used to do was I would spend so much money on food and it would go to waste. But if I had a plan, it would not. So so trying to think, find a way to codify the things, my experiences. I have so so many experiences and things I want to share, but I don't necessarily know how to share them. So this is like a cool way to do that.
Nice. That's it.
It's like on the phone, or
Yeah,
like
it's
presentation.
be a part of it.
That's crazy.
Just keep talking, You influence.
One thing I thought about while you were sharing was how cool it would be like integrate local grocery stores, et cetera. I mean, it's like, let's say, think about Conseco's, right? So like, you're going to you're at Conseco's and like, you have everything that you could make a meal out of, that would already be on you. Like, Instacart. I didn't write it down yet.
Love that. Speaking of that, I do have some feedback just based on what he said, creating a synergy. Maybe you can integrate teaming with people who are at the farmer's market, right? With the organic things and the holistic way of being. And they may need a way to broadcast or to market what they have on a broader scale. So you're like the plug in a sense, right? And it's like you're just the middleman, but you're allowing people to kind of shine through you, through this. So.
Kwame, any questions?
All right, who's next?
Thank y'all. Thank you.
Who's next?
What? I'm kind of struggling to pull it up, but I would love to share this.
I got clap it up for Key.
Okay.
Go get him, girl. Put a jacket? They got one coming up, so. Yeah,
sometimes if they suck at checking in, I suck at making a check. So create this website would give me a link, a landing page, so that they could just like click on it, fill out everything they need to fill out, and then I can go back in and check, and then they'll have a place to kind of keep track of their check-ins. So, it came up with the name Still Point, which is cool, but it's still a little bland. I think I would change the name of it. I didn't really get a chance to go in and make any edits, so this is just like the first iteration of the website that Local came up with. And I like it, you know, whole person wellness, a quiet space to check in with the whole you. It's giving soft, it's giving, you know, check in with yourself without, you know, trying to write it down in a journal. Or when you don't have those prompts, then it's kind of hard to be like, what do I need to check in with? So, let's see. Start today's check-in. It asks you about your sleep and your rest, how many hours of sleep you got. Gives you a little sliding scale for whether or not you feel drained or feel rested. What time you going to bed. I follow my bedtime routine, which I did not. So we're going to continue. It asks you about body movement. And I feel like it's very simple and straight to the point, and it feels engaging. And then it also gives you chances to like fill in, like type in a little box. So you're not just clicking boxes and sliding scales, you're actually writing in how you feel about that day. Did you do anything to help you feel grounded? So I like that it checks in with all of the aspects of health. Food, fitness, nutrition, spiritual, mental, and then it asks you about lifestyle and connection. I had to add in the alcohol tracking thing, because you know that's the one thing that people don't really think about. Like, oh, I just had 4 drinks, and don't really think about the sugar consumption that those drinks had. So yeah, I feel like it's pretty cool, pretty simple, and then I'm trying to figure out how to make it to where I can see what my client, like maybe create a different dashboard for me to see who logs in and what they log in. I like that it gives a little note, like a cute little tool that says reflection is its own kind of progress. Which is like, you know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like this is something that can make my clients feel supported without me having to like send individual texts to all 65, 7 people. And, you know, I'm already with some text messages. So yeah, Still Point, which, you know, if y'all have any ideas for what the name should be.
I was going to say, you're from the village, right?
Yes.
From the event here. So I was thinking, I think in addition to, like I want you to put village in the prompt and see what it comes up with, but I was thinking, in addition to use me, you could also just have an online community. It's like our village or something with village, but like your personal village or something. You know, like that.
Like that, I think also the community piece that I think would be cool too is if there's a way for the data to be able to gather like people who struggle with the same thing, and then being able to like say what's working for them, or like you know like pairing you with someone who can help you hold you accountable, or at least or even share what you're struggling with. I think that is a way for you to not feel the brunt of having to help people, but having to protect it first.
Along that same sentiment, I would say, well, actually, I would challenge you to ask AI to figure out a way to make it more compelling so that you're not like hounding or you're not like trying to remind people, hey, don't forget to, like, how can you make it compelling enough to where it's not a task, it's not a chore, it's something I'm actually looking forward to doing. So maybe incentivizing once you get to a certain days and streets or whatever, just trying to like take the burden off you and delegate it by using it.
Right. Create like a 7-day streak, a 14-day
Exactly,
streak.
and you get this, and you get this type of reward or challenge. So.
I like that. Any other ideas? I'm open. I don't think you have to move it.
I'm going right now, so.
That's fine, if I can do that.
Like I worked out over there Thursday, but it was like through Eventbrite,
doesn't have a website yet, but after this, it's supposed to have a website.
Right here.
Seems pretty simple, huh? It seems pretty simple. So yeah, like, there would be,
They can be turned into
there would be a link or
Yeah.
a little,
Yeah.
tab at the top on the village website that'll lead to your check-in
Indeed.
at Still Point, not Still Point, but, yeah.
That's it.
Let's type it up for
That's-
Keith. We're gonna do just one more, if we are at time. And it's gonna be Eddie.
So James,
You on the Wi-Fi? You can also do another, whoever wants to say. I mean, no rush.
I use today's
Just like all of it. Okay.
All right, beautiful people. People I have in the background. I want everybody to be engaged on this one. So let me turn this.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know if you guys were here in the beginning, whoever was there. I work at Home Steakhouse, and I also work like at other restaurants here in the city. And one thing I would commonly ask is, what should we do? Where should we go, right? So I've been doing it for over 5 years now. So what I did was I gathered a list of places. So I'll just tell people, hey, turn your AirDrop on. And I'll send them a list of categories, categorized like themed food places or themed bars, themed, you know. And I thought about it, I was like, man, what if I can create a landing page to get people to actually, like, first I'm giving them free value up front, and then after that, if you want the exclusive, if you know, you know. And I'll do like an article, right? Like, hey, I'll give you free value up front, use your name, information, and then, yeah. So I was just sitting thinking about it, I was like, you know what, this would be a great thing to share with the people. So I haven't really dived into this yet, but as you can see, anybody can Google this, but nobody can Google. So the first tier, like I said, will be just like I was doing originally, but I'll have a QR code that would be able to give you free value, right? You see it? Oh wow, thank you. Oh, this is amazing. It's overwhelming, right? Okay, and then the second tier, if you really want to pop out with us, now you can go to these exclusive spots that we have, right? And it's like the best night, the best time, what to order, who to ask for. It just gives you a sense of community, right? It gives you a sense of this is different. And the name of it, the theme in my mind, I was thinking the Underground Railroad, right? Keeping it black, but also we want to be cultured as well and inclusive with everybody. So the premium would be the Underground Railroad, where you meet up at one spot, you have like a secret handshake, a secret like wink or something, right? And now you know that you're a part of this with these people. So that would be the premium package. And they have the nightlife, they have the restaurants, they have the brunch, coffee, corner stores. Because to be totally real with you, you come to the city, you can go to a restaurant, but we know where the good food is at. It's not in the restaurant. All of that is mass produced. So when I tell them go to Cajun and go to Soul, they're like, huh? That's where I'm going at? That's where all the good food at. And if you know, you know. So it's just going along with the theme. So stop guessing, start riding. And also, so this year they did something like a passport stamp at Moral Hospitality. And so it was like a bar crawl essentially. So you'll pretty much go here, you'll get your stamp, and once you get to the final one, you get something to look forward to. It was a spin on getting stamps on your passport, but it was just an overall great experience, great time with people. Yeah, so I'm open to any feedback, any comments, concerns. Give me something, y'all.
Okay, great. You did call.
This is kind of like how I was saying she should put her Airbnb or her property on like the Airbnb network. Like that would be a good ad to like promote through like a Uber thing. You know, like things come up and they slide. And it would be like, oh, your website will be a place to go so that people can like check in.
I like that.
But
Actually,
how do you keep it black?
that's the thing, right? I actually was thinking about that because that's why I had to add in that inclusivity part. Because it's like, yes, we think we do underground railroad, but this city is this city, right? We are not the only part of the city. So how do you make sure it's like exclusively us, but it's everybody as well? So that's the challenge that I'm thinking about. But
So Dave, what if like so this is an app that travelers download before they arrive. And as soon as they arrive, they receive like an unexpected prompt of something to do or some place to go. When they get there, as soon as like they're in the geographical area, they get like another clue for where they're like. So it's just like an experience, their whole New Orleans experience is some sort of like.
see, I'm so happy that we're able to share ideas and stuff like that. Because when you create this synergy, stuff like that comes about. But guys, this was the list that I sent out to people. So we have Asian food, kind of fancy. We got Hispanic food. We got brunch spots, coffee shops, breakfast spots, corner stores, southern food, Italian pizzas, bars, healthy spots, breakfast. So I'm just imagine getting this at your table. You're just like, oh my God, this is a lot, right? Like, I don't even know where to go. So that creates the next tier of, okay, so where should we go out of our spot? Oh, I thought you would never ask. Right? So, yeah. Thank you guys for listening. Sure.
I got a question. I don't know if anybody knows how to do cookies or
That's the first.
I will, like check. I said I don't know if anybody knows how to do cookies or beans. I'm still working on it, but what is what you're talking about? Where everybody knows some food apps. And that's like peas, the cookies or the beans. Like beans are a good option. As far as people travel and stuff. Yeah, right.
You know what you're talking about.
Sound like it's your whole workshop. Y'all done? Alright. Again guys, let's give a round of applause to Brian. Alright, so again, I'm still hanging out with my legal citizen. So if anybody else wants to go, share their idea, you're welcome to. But I did want to get a group picture before people start heading out. So,
You missed so many people.
we're gonna set like right here. Spot. Freezing. It was hot for a second earlier.
I remember your face, but I didn't
websites.
I was talking to it, it didn't work. So it's like,
What I would tell you, I got this app called
Building.
Take the notes.
yeah.
It's like 15 minutes. And then like up.
Oh, okay, so not next week, but we got that.
Anybody else wanted to share?
I kind of wanted to share, like, everybody's
Not
leaving,
yet.
it's okay.
No, you should share.
No.
That's what we're here for.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, but my friend on my phone, can you on computer? How do I do that? Just log in. He was so worried when he gets on his grandpa, I was like, I was so big. Bro,
I give people like a minute. I'm gonna give you a minute, right? If I can't catch you in a minute,
if I can get you a minute, and we're 60 seconds back.
you ready?
I actually had it on my computer, so now I think I log in. Sorry. Okay, so let's do log in. And then you get a match.
Oh, like that.
Let's say 48 hours.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the
Or maybe, oh, I think I know.
Yes. Like I have
I think I know.
the entire team. I was this close to changing my fitness website. So
Yeah.
website, but then I was like, that would be the
Yeah.
Because I already have a website and it's like my business.
And so I played around with ChatGPT for a little while, like some weeks back, and it came up with something like yoga and mimosas. And I was like, mimosas are cool, but I don't really resonate with mimosas. My favorite drink is for 75. And so I'm a girl, party girl. I be outside, but not like that, y'all. I just like to be outside and socialize and have fun. That don't mean I be outside, okay? So, just so y'all know, I was trying to find a way to bring two worlds that I love together, which is socializing and yoga and wellness. And so, why is this hopping around with this? Oh, okay. Wait. Alert. Okay, this is yours. Smell somehow that is full screen. Did not do that. Why is it doing that?
Oh, sorry, I apologize.
Okay, thank you. So, long story short, y'all, most yoga teachers are broke. Okay? And we're trying to find new ways to diversify income, especially me. And so basically I came up with a concept, Yoga 75, which essentially equates to yoga for 75. It's a 75-minute yoga experience, 45 minutes of yoga, 30 minutes of post-yoga social. So it's like, you know, for 75, we're socializing, we're having a good time, maybe we're networking, maybe we're just getting to know each other, making new friends. I always make friends very easy. Y'all see I'm goofy and silly and funny, but people like that, yeah. So long story short, this is a signature wellness experience. It's an elevated yoga and cocktail experience inspired by the French 75.
Some big old glasses.
And, Big Macs?
I said those some big old glasses. Look how big.
I know they are massive. They are literally massive. Why are they not doing the full thing like this? Why is it showing like that? Okay, sorry y'all. Give me a second. We'll get to this. But basically, I want to create an environment where people can socialize. They don't necessarily have to go to the club. They don't necessarily have to go to a bar. They don't necessarily have to go out at night. So this is like a daytime experience. It's something that I would like to extend to wedding parties, bachelorette parties, things of that nature. And right now, I'm not going to talk too early, but I am in a negotiation with a major hotel. So hopefully this is something that could be provided in hotel. Yeah, so we're trying to see, we're trying to see something, what we can do. And so I feel like this is a really cool concept that can be duplicated in other cities. I will say that not lovable, but last night I was playing around with ChatGPT, and there is a way that if I were able to get a team of yogis and yoga instructors in other cities, this is something that can be duplicated. So I will include the platform to make sure that they are trained to my standard of having the yoga experience and the drink and the cocktail. And yeah, and that's basically how one day we'll be rich. Hopefully. Any ideas, any feedback, I'm open. Thank you. Yes.
I'm like the kid in the class putting his hand up. So once Kwame said that's a big glass, I thought to myself like, what if you did like a prompter or like a big old French 75 glass, and that'd be like a theme. So once everybody's done with the class, like I would just take a photo, just have people like take a photo with the French 75, or if they want to do individual things.
Look at the Johnny Glass.
Yeah, like
I think Johnny Glass would be hilarious.
It's like a photo prop.
And then you can have like conversation with people after the class. You get a smaller glass and you put it on top of the mic, right? And it's like, because I feel like that's what catches people out. They're like, is that a French 75?
Yeah.
Right? And you're giving people interviews with that. So.
And I don't know if I want to make it a social club per se, like, because I don't care about cliques. No shade, because I love the clubs. No, not like that. But what I will say, I know this is a social club hub. Okay, that's crazy to be saying that. Yeah, this is a social club hub.
Come to the other club on Saturday.
Make sure y'all come to the club Saturday. No, I love the idea of club. I think I don't like the idea of not being included. So I don't know. I'm still tolerant with the idea, but I do want it to be with people. I want it to be a mix I want it to be accessible to where maybe the wealthy are there, maybe the non-wealthy, and people can interchange with one another and change each other's lives or impact each other's lives or just create friends. You never know. Like connections is obviously, connections and network is where things grow and where people, yes.
I think this idea is something that would be perfect to pitch to like the Essence folks.
Wait, this? Yeah.
For sure.
But let's see what happened. But if eyes,
visibility.
yeah, eyes. No, you're right. I love that. Thank you. I appreciate that. So photo prop, big, huge, oversized glass, Essence, and other things. But what I'm saying is, I want this to be accessible but exclusive. You are very reasonable. I know. Well, tickets is $40. Would y'all pay that for that? $40.
For yoga and drinks?
And it's $175, a premium cocktail. Thank you. $40.
Yeah.
You want to do it every week?
And it might be even more. I'm just starting off because we in New Orleans. Yes. Yes. You sure can. Yes, babe. What's up? The floor is yours.
I was gonna say. And another thing I want to add.
I'm gonna bring a deeper level.
Whenever people buy services and people don't pay, they don't.
Yeah.
Because if I'm paying, like if I was to pay for years, I won't be late to come here. But by me not really having to pay any card or pay whatever.
Right.
I'm thinking like even when you're doing yoga, if I make you pay,
You're gonna value it. Yeah. Well, no, it's gonna be 40 plus. It's definitely gonna be 40 plus. Ideally, we'll see what this hotel
what
says.
about non-drinkers? Like,
Oh, this is a mocktail. Yeah, if you don't drink hot cocktails, there will. I don't know. Maybe.
I think so.
What do you think? You think that's fair? Okay. Okay.
Your NA participants.
That's true. That's fair. Okay. Well, that's something to consider, and I appreciate that.
you don't want to be excluded.
No, I don't want to be excluding anyone. I want everyone to feel included.
There, I went to this like resort and be advised. It's really creative spaces, not to so that's what community. I was thinking about that presentation and so that you don't feel alone. Maybe like partner with like juicers and people who make drinks.
Oh, do you have juices? Cool. What's your juice company?
And you pull their people
No, I love that. You know, my friend Ethan that was here earlier when I was telling him about this idea, he was basically saying like they have different things that are not alcoholic, like I don't know, different little